Hey, what's up, y'all? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Beautiful day out here today. Uh, Oftentimes I talk about on this channel about taking risk in life. A lot of people, they don't want to take risk, and I believe you have to take risk in order for things to happen in your life, for things to manifest. Uh, you have to take another route. Sometimes we feel like we could take the same route in order to progress. We say, oh, we if we stay in this particular spot a particular position for a long time, that we eventually get to where we want to be. And I feel like if we take that type of route, it may take us longer for us to get where we really want to go. And the thing I want to add on as far as taking risk is risk management. I may be talking to people that's really into day trade. You might be into day trading and stuff like that. And uh, you take a lot of risk as far as day trading and stuff like that, and you feel like you know I don't really have a plan. You have to have a plan as far as risk, taking risk. Don't just take risk just to take it. You have to have a game plan. You have to be very strategic in what you're doing as far as taking a risk. You have to have risk management. And a lot of people, they feel like, oh, I want to quit my job and really get into what I really want to do. And I've learned from being, off my job for a little while now, that you have to have some type of risk management. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to do in life, excuse me, a bug almost got on me. Whatever you're trying to do in life, you have to have a game plan. You have to have a game plan on what you're trying to do in life, or you just be wasting your time. And so, uh, you know, take risk, but at the same time, plan it. Say you're trading and you want to put down a certain amount, or you want to get a certain amount back. Start small and then build yourself up to a higher amount. Build yourself up to a higher amount and see what happens. Don't just take big risk. Take big money chances, and you make a mistake and take a risk that you really don't want to take. And so again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. But I just wanted to, let y'all know that, as far as taking a risk, you have to really plan it out. You can't just say, I'm gonna take a risk, I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna just quit my job and go forth in what I need to do. But you have to have a game plan. You have to have a game plan in what you're really trying to do, because if you don't, you'll find yourself wasting time doing what you're trying to do. And so, yeah, let me know what y'all think about this topic. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. But risk management is a very important tool. Without risk management, your risk is not worth taking a risk if you don't manage it. A lot of people, they gamble. They put a whole lot of money into gambling. And they lose a whole lot, and they become addicted to gambling because they lost the first time. They say, "Oh, maybe I try again and see what happened." You know, Even with that, maybe risk a certain amount of money, a certain amount. Maybe say you have $100, you putting down $100, gambling or something like that. you know, Maybe just go down to like $50 and then stop. You have to have a certain type of risk management. Not saying gambling is a good thing. Not saying gambling is a good thing, but if you do, go to the casino, a lot of people risk and they lose a whole lot of money because they don't risk manage. And so again, appreciate y'all for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. All right, peace.